Hey, what's up guys, it's your boy Dan Minark here, and today we are doing something that I am finally doing. So guys, today's video was originally supposed to be something else. I was supposed to be reviewing the new Logan Paul and KSI drink, but, it's not in the stores around me. They all said that it said that it would have it, but it doesn't have it, so I can't get it. That's coming as soon as I physically can. But, for now, I was thinking, what else can I do? And I realized I've never ranked Spider-Man movies, and Spider-Man movies are so fucking good that I must rank them. And this is my perfect ranking. Okay. Terrible movies, decent movies, great movies, amazing masterpiece. Also, I realized I don't have the Venom movies. I'll just tell you where they go. Okay. Alright, Spider-Man 1, amazing. Amazing film. Tobey Maguire introduction. Fucking Uncle Ben death. The first villain was, Green Goblin. Yeah, Green Goblin. He was so menacing. Ugh. It's actually so good, and like the drama. The one thing I will say about it is that I don't like the love interest. I'm really not a fan of MJ in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man verse. Very stale. Very cheating. But I really like Aunt May. I really like what's it called? Uncle Ben's death actually affected me. It legitimately makes me sad when I watch the movie. As well as, I think he has the best, what's it called? The best homemade suit. That's what I meant. And when he goes into wrestling, it's just so iconic. And as every fucking Tobey Maguire movie has, so many iconic lines. It's actually like one of the greatest films, but there are better ones. Alright. Next we'll do the first Andrew Garfield one. You see, this one was decent. Nothing much to complain. It's been a while since I've seen it, so I might be a little biased, but Andrew Garfield's a good Spider-Man, but his movies are not good. That's not, like, after No Way Home, everybody's like, oh my god, no, give Andrew his movies and make him have the same plot. No, if they give him movies, they could, but they need to change the plot the fuck up. Because the original plot of each movie sucks ass. And it's boring and badly written. Ugh, I don't know. It does have really good visuals, though. That's what I'll give the Amazing Spider-Man's, like, top-tier visuals. Alright, now we got Homecoming. Homecoming is a great movie. It's like, I don't know how to explain it. Homecoming gives me nostalgia. It's so good with, I think it's one of the better love interests of Spider-Man with, what's her name? I don't remember her name, but one of the better love interests. The fucking villain being the love interest's dad, that was pretty cool. And I really like, him and Ned trying to, like go to parties and shit. It's so well done. And then when Ned says that he's watching porn, that was the funniest thing ever. It is a little goofy. That is one thing that I'll give the MCU ones. They're a little goofy at times, but that's everything about the MCU. That's another video I could make. The goofification of the MCU. Alright, now we got Spider-Man 2 masterpiece. Spider-Man 2 is honestly one of the greatest films of all time. Like, literally with, what's his name? Fucking Doc Ock. Doc Ock is a perfect villain. And he's like, I mean, you guys know, but Doc Ock is a perfect villain. Tobey Maguire is a perfect hero. MJ is not the perfect love interest, though. Alright, now we got The Amazing Spider-Man 2. And I think you guys know exactly where this is going. Masterpiece. It's so, nope. You almost thought? No, this movie's fucking awful, bro. It's so fucking bad. Jamie Foxx could have been a good Electro, but, like, whoever the fuck that other dude was, trying to make him Green Goblin, that is not Green Goblin, that was Herpes Goblin. Dude was actually so gross and non-menacing. But it does have great visuals, that it does. One thing I will say about The Amazing Spider-Man is that it's got great visuals, and also he's quite Spider-like, where that scene where he's crawling around the lizard, that's one of my favorite Spider-Man scenes. But he is just mid. Alright, second, MCU one. Far From Home. I was very reactionary when Far From Home came. I said, "Oh, that was better than Endgame. That was the best ever." No, it wasn't. I think it's honestly on par with Homecoming. Like Mysterio being a like fake. I thought it was okay done. It would have been cool if he wasn't his entire motivation because his Tony Stark named his tech Barf, because that was kind of cringe. But that's more of that MCU like humorification of like the oh my god. As when we get to Endgame, I'm gonna continue on that. But yeah, fucking Far From Home, not too good, but it is quite great. That was very stupidly worded, but you know what I mean. All right, Spider-Man 3. You know what? I'll put it decent. I'm a very big Tobey Maguire fanboy, if you can't tell, but I will admit that Spider-Man 3 wasn't great. I really liked Bully Maguire. Bully Maguire makes me want to put it at great, but I just can't. I literally can't. Sandman was cool. I really liked his character, but fucking like how they did Venom was pretty bad, and it's just not great. Also, Green Goblin Jr., Little Goblin Jr. wasn't great either. James Franco being Goblin wasn't really my favorite, but it's still a decent movie, isn't it? All right, now we got two of the best. We'll start with Into SpiderVerse. You know, I've always been familiar of Miles since he's come into creation, but I wasn't like a fan of Miles. And when I heard about Into the SpiderVerse, I was like, "Whoa, what the? This is weird." But I saw it, and it was so fucking good. There's so much specific details. Like, I saw this review video on it. Miles moves slower than the rest of the movie, like frame wise. Like let's say the movie moves at 16 frames per second. Miles moves like 4, and then as he gets better, he moves to 6, and then 8, and then finally keeps up. And that's like such a small fucking detail, but it just makes sense because he looks more clumsy, more clocky, like moves around more stiff. And as he becomes Spider-Man better, he moves around more freely. It's just so perfect. And his uncle being the villain was so perfect. I don't know, like the story's not like at par as much of these movies, but it's so good. The animation's perfect. Oh my god, I could literally watch it a million times and I would still want to watch it more. Which gets me to last but certainly not least, Spider-Man No Way Home. You see, I might be a little biased right now because I just saw it like a month ago, but I think it's the best Spider-Man movie, like undoubtedly at this point. I'll rewatch it in like a month or so and have like a less biased opinion, but goddamn was it perfect. Going to the theater, if you didn't go to the theater like opening night or at least opening weekend, you fucking missed out, bro. It was so good. The second Matt Murdock showed up, people were going wild. Andrew Garfield showed up, people were going wild. Tobey Maguire showed up, oh, people were screaming. It was so fucking good. And like that aside, because that's not really having to do with the movie, it was just quite a good movie. Like, I was afraid Doctor Strange was just gonna like deal with everything, but Spider-Man really fucking beat him with math. That was like nerdy but kind of sick, to be honest. And my only complaint is that Venom wasn't in it, really. I know he was in it, and I guess it introduces Venom into the MCU in a special way, but I wish like Tom Hardy's Venom could have met up with Peter Parker. That would have been so sick. I hope that can still happen someday. I don't know how. People were talking about maybe with Andrew's Spider-Man, but I don't know. All right, well, this is my special opinion. Let's see what community ranks it though, and then talk about how dog shit their opinions are. You know what? Let's do this person. Oh. Okay, so this person. Wow, bro. You put Far From Home in terrible, and you put Masterpiece good, Amazing good, Great good, Homecoming's there. That's the same exact as me, except they just put Homecoming or Far From Home at terrible. I don't know about that, Chief. Alright, this has been your boy Denim and Ark here. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you tag at least 9 friends, you'll die. And goodbye.